Welcome back to Bronze League Heroes in the top left with double the heroes. Let me introduce, I've been told, and I'm just trusting Twitch chat on this one, his name is the Boogeyman, in Spanish, the Terran player in the purple, El Cucuy. And his Protoss teammate in teal, which isn't confusing at all. It's Greenavoy. And now, on the other side. Oh, well, we're just glossing over this. Let's get the introductions out of the way. In the blue. Now, says Green. In all chat, it's Shiz. And his teammate, the Protoss. A mirror match. Protoss Terran versus Protoss Terran. Valueman. Oh, the duel. The probe duel. I'm trying to come up with some team names. The Boogeymen. Once again. Jimmy, can we get a quick Google to make sure it's not something way worse? Ah, it means skull. It's close enough. The Boogeyman. I like it. It's a good team name. Meanwhile, a pylon from the Boogeyman. On the other side. Oh. I don't have a team name for them yet. Value. Real Shiz. Real Shiz. Or this Shiz right here. I don't know. We'll keep working with it. Working title. Anyways, 3 barracks float into the base. We're starting off strong. This Shiz right here, says Shiz. 3 El Cucuy. He decides that building barracks next to the barracks that have floated in the bay. We don't have any time to worry about these introductions. As right now, pings. Submarine battle of pings right now. Probes pulled, SCVs pulled. Whose pylons are they anyways? Marines coming up the ramp. The Boogeymen making their way. A single stalker. There's no units for Shiz. The triple barracks float proxy. A bunker coming up. The stalker doing as much damage. No, he misclicks the rocks. The Marines easily distracted. And that may give time for the bunker to finish. But Team Shiz going to struggle. The Nexus. Oh, let's see that stalker micro from Valueman. Pretty nice so far. A depot wall at the top of the ramp. Bunker is done. Great stalker micro from Valueman, but the barracks, well, El Cucuy has been laser focused. Hasn't been building Marines out of all his wrecks. More focused on the Marines he has right now. And Valueman, with some very competent stalker micro, holds the line. Shield battery on the high ground. Heads towards the wrecks. Behind this, Greenavoy, who has not participated in any of these shenanigans, goes with the double robo wall and has a natural done. Unfortunately, his probes can't go down the ramp because El Cucuy has not lowered the depot, which is a classic team game problem. The stalkers are getting outflanked, kind of. Well, they're gonna get killed by Marines for... yes? No? Alright. It manages... Shiz, on the other hand, definitely more of a team player. Lowers the depot, or maybe even shared control so his teammate can lower the depot, which is always a precarious prospect. Probes are pulled. The depot from El Cucuy. I'm saying it like that, even though that's not how it's pronounced, because it's more fun. And it's stuck in my head now. The barracks will be driven back. A competent defense from Team Shiz. And so far, they're off to a solid supply lead overall, but Greenavoy smacking out Immortals, as one does. 2 robos at the front, double robos all the way. No warp gate, except for Valueman. Half of the Protoss have invested in warp gate. Immortal, quite a solid counter to the mass stalker play. The barracks the survivors will float away. Meanwhile, a reactored starport for El Quique, which is obviously for Vikings. Yes, you knew it. You knew what to expect. Of course it was Vikings. Because what else would it be? An immortal drop from Greenavoy as he opens up. The only player not to participate in the carnage thus far. Let's see what that immortal micro has to offer. A dangerous drop. Could easily bust the bunker. Well, the immortal's blasting through. Stepping forward. Just a Dragoon with a big-ass turret on the top. Goes for the tech lab. There's a lot of stalkers here. Oh, picks up. Be careful with that thing. Greenavoy goes into the main. No orbital. Plenty of SCVs. Oh no, watch out. He goes straight for the prism volume and not even close. Oh, he's really playing with fire here. Oh, that prism's not gonna make it, is it? Oh god, it's so very clear it's not going to make it. Will he well, yeah. An optimistic volume showing some pretty competent micro, though maybe slippy a little on the macro front. Hey, he kept his teammate alive. The shield of Shiz. So that way Shiz can survive. Meanwhile, El Quique with his Viking harass actually starting to rack up the kills. The shield battery completely out of energy. Oh my god, shield battery overcharge. A well-placed battery. What are you gonna do, fly away? Good luck. The Viking harass actually coming in and gutting the economy down to 36 probes against the 47 of his Protoss counterpart. Vikings two-shot probes, and they can actually win 1v1 against stalkers. So, on the ground, which they are very much countering. They're going Viking immortal against these stalkers. Right now, Shiz is just building Marines, as his economy is not ideal. What is this? The 7 immortal 1 century timing. Making sure, yep, they work. Those weapons online. Fully operational. I think I've seen this video before, but I wouldn't be allowed to show it. 7 immortals, 1 century, Guardian Shield. Rocks are no object. I'm not sure if that's necessarily helping. But the Guardian Shield, a huge part of this. Micro's the sentry back. The Marines are getting in the way, though. Not the ideal target. Force field used by the sentry, a little desperate. The Guardian Shield helping, but the Immortals retargeting, trying to stay focused. Doing quite well still, despite the less than ideal targeting. Greenavoy, I gotta give him some credit. Done. Go. That's an all chat. I don't know if there's something else happening in Ally. Immediately prompts a scan. 2 scans. What a mind game, by the way. I don't... 2 scans after the all chat play. Incredible. Only in team game tactics. Oh, does a little bit of a push up there. Make sure to get his stretches in. Meanwhile, the rest of the army coming back to deal with this. Greenavoy on 3 base now. Oh, more gates on the way. El Quique managed. He's up to 24 workers. He's now got almost as many medevacs as he has units for the medevacs to heal. So it's been the Protoss players on both sides carrying the Terrans. Though the Terrans, I think, unlikely to admit it. Shiz, though, starting to acquit himself. Building up combat shield stim. Has 32 workers. Volumen might not have that 3rd Nexus, but does have Void Race. Stalkers and Void. They hit up, they hit down. What not to love? And the thing, oh my god. I didn't even... He's building 3 Immortals at a time. Which I guess Void Rays are quite a counter. Bronze League Maes. In team games, the ranks are made up and the leagues don't matter. It looks like Shiz is at 0 APM. Greenavoy, yeah, I doubt any of these players are bronze, but once again, who knows in team games. You're not alone. Closing parentheses. How dare he? He never even opened a parentheses. That's an illegal move. The triple forge has completed. Meanwhile, El Quiqui, Medivacs for all. Here comes an even stronger immortal timing. But the Void Rays are going to be pretty uncontested. They charge up. Actually, target firing the sentries here. And the immortals aren't going to cut it. The force fields were quite good, but not good enough. Unfortunately, Greenavoy not waiting for his teammate here. And that means his army gets beaten down and blasted away. They're going to need something resembling anti-air, though it's only a handful of Void Rays so far. The supplies, Greenavoy's at 72 probes. No one else is remotely close. Like, it... There are a grand total of 83 workers across Team Shiz. A scan sees immortals. He loves those immortals. Triple forge. You know what I really need against Void Rays? Not one, but 2 more robotics facilities. He can afford it. Why not? Another scan. Who's scanning who? Wait. Oh, he scans the observer. Does El Quiqui. There are enough Marines to potentially be a threat. This is actually quite... If they work together, and while the Medivacs can't heal the Immortals, which is very sad, there's enough Marines to fight the Void Rays, if the Void Rays can be isolated. He loves the Immortals, though. He's a big Immortal fan. The tanks... starting to bust, but oh, unfortunately, in position for the Immortals to kill them first. Now this is a pretty scary arm. The Concave is good. With bio support, the Void Rays, well, the Marines were melted pretty quick. The Void Rays are charged up, targeting through. Forced to pull back a single tank. The Immortals just doing terrible, terrible damage. The Marine count is thinning out. The anti-air is now gone, so the Void Rays have the run of the place. They really keep trying to just bust into this location. It's holding. The Void Rays continue to be the choice. Oh, the first blink! He remembered he had blink. Well, now this is happening. The Marauders with Medivacs against Marauders without Medivacs, but look at the micro. Shiz. Blasting through, but a single Marine picked up. What a save. A blink, another blink. Greenavoy says now 5 Immortals. 5 Pentamortals. 5 Immortals at a time. Still not going to help counter the Void Rays. I think he's kind of relying on his teammate for that one, which not the most reliable thing. El Quiqui here. Especially with the Void Ray count getting up in the higher single digits. The Immortals just decide to shrug it off and walk across the map. Shield batteries healing a sentry that is getting burned by the Void Rays. Greenavoy has decided base trading is the best option. There's, of course, a fusion core, 4 more starports, and 2 armories for El Quiqui. So that is quite a decision. Meanwhile, Greenavoy continues. He has 1 gateway, so he literally cannot build anti-air. Meanwhile, the Immortals just busting down the door. The Void Rays are recalled back. I guess the base trade was the choice here. The Void Ray count continues to grow. Yeah, he's like, you know what counters Void Rays? Battle cruisers, which is... Oh, no, the orbital doesn't lift. He loses it. There's still Immortals. Where's he getting all these Immortals? He just keeps sending out. It's a tower defense game now. And the Immortals are a pretty hard counter to towers. He's going for the pylons. He hates pylons. Alright, that's why he doesn't have any warp gates. Another wave. Yamato Cannon. Right now, El Quiqui is playing this like it's no rush 30 minutes, even though he's the one who rushed 10 minutes ago. He's like, if I just get every upgrade, then I can start my battle cruisers. To which Greenavoy, I don't know if we just can't see allies chat or he's perfectly happy to keep building immortals. But he's getting double armory upgrades. He has 4 starports and is beginning a battle cruiser, as all roads eventually lead. Battle cruisers not particularly incredible against Void Rays, especially when you've baited your opponent into building like a dozen Void Rays already. But here we are. Another hit squad. Another gang of immortals. Another I like it. I like it. Heap of immortals. It's a heap. That's correct. Oh, they're DTs, of course. Just a heap of immortals right there. Is there any detection? He does have 5 robos. Oh my god. He was about as close as he could be while still missing entirely with that scan. Meanwhile, the immortal heap is just lumbering through. The Void Rays are distracting because he's microing the DTs, is what's happening. Finally back at home. The immortal heap getting thinned out. Just a pile now. Oh no, he depowered a Stargate! The only one that was building... Oh, more Void Rays. Oh, that immortal just can't decide what it wants to hit. The other one has made very strong... Oh, so close to depowering every Stargate. Unfortunately, those immortals were easily distracted. Some pings coming out from the red player. What? Oh, you're the one with the Void Rays. Your teammate has literally nothing. Your teammate has 3 medevacs. That is their army. Oh, another. The stragglers. 5 immortals at a time until the end of time. That's the choice. Oh, there goes that. All right. The Void Ray count is just too damn high, though. Like, it's starting to burn. You've baited him into building all these. How many Void Rays is that? He's got 16. Another round. So, they have never even thought of the idea that they might have expanded. There has been no thought, even though he himself has expanded to those outer bases. There, of course, has been no thought put into whether or not the opponents could also do so. Because that would take, you know, like, some introspection. The Void Rays will recall, once again, another heap of immortals. Bring them back. At some point, like, okay, battle cruiser's done, getting the upgrades. So the Void Rays only have +1 air weapons, which if the battle cruisers get enough armor upgrades, I mean, that's still a lot of, that's a lot of Void Rays. That is a flock of Void Rays right there. A prism. Which doesn't really work because there's already a unit called the prism, but whatever. Well, 19 Void Rays. Greenavoy still has no anti-air except cannons. His team, El Quiqui, like, the battle cruisers with good micro, and especially with anti-armor missile, might win the fight, especially if there's no prismatic alignment. Or we could just go into a base trade, because, oh, Shiz is getting involved. He's got 2 medevacs. He's managed to put all this together. And he can drop. Look at that, calling in the support. Meanwhile, the Immortal's blasting through. He's shrugging off the Marines to blast apart the tanks. He can't really decide. Just kill the units! They're right, like, it's like 3 Marines, bro! It's like, no. They can't, I will kill the pylons. Remember that campaign mission where it's like the pylons are the most important thing that the Protoss have? And every Bronze League hero took that as gospel until the end of time, even though pylons have more HP than cannons and aren't always the best choice. They're just like, kill the pylons. That's what Swan says. All right, get that big bada boom hardware, kill those pylons. That's how Protoss works. You depower the pylons, depower the Protoss. Pylons are the powerhouse of the Protoss. All right, pick up those prisms and pick off the pylons. Plucky, perfect Protoss pylons. Please. Void Rays are back. Battle cruisers. What's the suit? Greenavoy's down to 40. Valiamin still has 21 Void Rays. Elquiqui is actually the potential hope. The Void Rays, do they have flux veins? They do. Greenavoy, Shiz scouts this. He attacks with an SCV. The Void Rays are heading back over here. We have yet to see a tactical... The Immortals, yep. Oh. Alright, Micro. Greenavoy has been mono-battling. Yeah, that's a lot of Void Rays. It's over... so that's a lot of Void Rays. Oh my. A stim though. Yes, it's going. We're all over the place. It's a mess. The Void Rays can never quite find the battle cruisers. Nobody's really mining anymore. The incomes. Oh, I take it back. Elquiqui has taken so long. Oh, the Immortals. Greenavoy is at 8 supply, and it's all probes, so here we are. Oh, Yamato's on the cannons! And here comes Shiz with anything to distract. Oh, he needs anti-armor. Oh, the Void Rays! Perfect anti-armor missile! But the prismatic alignment just melts everything. And it kind of feels like an unhappy conclusion. I was wondering if this is how it would end. But everything just kind of melts because that wasn't remotely close to enough battle cruisers, and the Marines also helped. So, he's building 4 more battle cruisers though, so there's that. Maybe if 8 battle cruisers couldn't... Oh, he jumped the battle cruisers to the back, and Shiz just continues getting bullied as he has throughout the match. The one base left untouched by Immortals. Is there? Oh no. Well, he kills it. The Orbital's dead at least, I guess. Oh, fuck that base in particular. Well, so the armies, right now, there are 20 Void Rays. How many probes? He's only got 27 probes left. He's running out of mining. But is there any challenge? What are the Marine upgrades for Elquiqui? He's got +2, +1. He's got kind of a mixed bag out here. The turrets will do some damage. Gonna try to repair. That's not. Nope. Well, here comes the last stand. A few Marines, 4 battle cruisers. Yamato online, fires the shots. This actually has a shot here. Between the turrets, the Marines, and the battle cruisers, he's gonna be able to whittle down some of them. Unfortunately, not nearly all. Well, he can charge up the Void Rays is the problem. Oh my god, it just deletes the cruisers. Oh, a torrent of prismatically aligned energy just cutting through. El Quiqui with a couple more bad. Okay, so this is how it ends. Honestly, this one's on Greenavoy. If he hadn't kept making waves of immortals, Volumin, like, he didn't really want to build the Void Rays. I think eventually Void Rays were left as the only option because everything else was dying to immortals. So, he didn't ask for this. It wasn't the hero that we deserve, but it was the one that Volumin needed. I will give him a pass on building the Void Rays as he claims victory. Oh, a team effort from Team Kupka. Which I didn't actually realize the clan tag until now. Better late than never. But, I mean, I don't think any of those players were your bottom of the barrel bronze. But that game truly showcasing a wide array of strategies. But also at the end, so few. Both everything you'll expect and nothing you can predict, as is customary for Bronze League heroes. Like, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Good luck. Have fun. Stay chill.